What I've run up against here is I've hit the end of travel on the boring head. Hang on a minute there. After going through everything you're about to watch, I realized that this thing probably should move out farther, so I did a little digging and figured out the threads on the screw were kind of buggered up. So I chased them. Now it goes a whole lot farther out. But I still went through making this tool, and I think it's a good little tool to see anyway. So what I need is a boring bar that mounts in the cross hole, but because I have a step in the bottom of this hole, it needs to have the tip of the tool bit below the bottom of the boring head. I could put this boring bar in the cross hole and turn the spindle backwards, but it's too long to fit down in the hole, and it wouldn't stick down below the bottom of the boring head. Boring head is about 2.4 inches. This hole is about 2.9 inches. So it doesn't give me a whole lot of room to come out here. So basically what I want to do is build sort of a miniature fly cutter that's going to mount in there. This mill predates carbide, so I'm going to do it for a piece of high-speed steel. I don't really like running carbide in this a whole lot. I'm just going to graze here, touch off, and then just move over 678.5. That gives me half the diameter plus 3/16. I'm just eyeballing where these set screws are going to go just to kind of get them where it makes sense. Just going to use the end mill to create a little spot face and then go in and drill it. I don't want to have to go through the entire thickness with the number 8 tap, so I'm going to drill a clearance hole as well. Can you feel the anxiety? Number 8 tap. 40-41 pre-hard. 2 fingers at a time. Okay, that seemed too easy because I grabbed the wrong tap drill. I grabbed the tap drill for number 10 tap. So what I'm going to do is go back in with a 10-32 tap just so that I get full threads. It'll match the thread pitch of the number 8 tap. I do actually have some 10-32 set screws. And I'm going to hate myself for this later, but I'm going to do a number 10 set screw there and a number 8 set screw there, where it's a little thinner. So I'll have to use 2 different size Allen wrenches to adjust it, but I think that makes some semblance of sense. You know, someday somebody's going to get this thing in a box of tooling, an estate sale or wherever. They're going to look at it and they're going to say, wow, whoever made this took the care to use a smaller set screw where there was less room and then do a bigger size where there was more room. But it was just a mistake. Don't show them this video. I think that's about the smallest I can get it without risking hitting the other side of the boring head. But that looks pretty good. Took a little bit off that side, didn't take any off there. But that should be Pretty good. I like it. Real quick rant here. I've gotten bitten enough times by grabbing a set screw or some other screw out of the box at the hardware store, only to get home and realize it's either the wrong thread pitch or the wrong size. So this time I checked it. Grabbed a number 8 set screw, threaded it into the little thread checker, a couple threads, real small, so I only got it in a couple threads. Got it home, put it in here, gets about 2 turns in and then binds up. Because this is a 4mm set screw. That is a number 8 set screw. Real close, not quite. So if you're the person that puts a 4mm set screw in the number 8 set screw box, you're a terrible person. I'm pretty happy with the way this is working now. I fought with it for a little bit, but I ended up swapping over to a longer tool bit just to give a little bit more clearance on the outside. The first couple passes were a little bit finicky because I had to kind of step down and step out to clear the backside of the boring head, but it did get it done. So I'm pretty happy with that.